Good morning, ladies. I am so excited to be with you today for day 4 of Mama Knows Best. And today I wanted to talk about the topic of community and how important community is as parents and mamas. A lot of times parenting is just like, it can be isolating in a lot of ways. Sometimes it feels like that battle of I'm all alone and I'm trying to figure this out and there's no manual. And so I just wanted to encourage you today to love hard on your community. And if you don't have a community of support, then I encourage you to start building that. And I wanted to talk to you today about some verses that mean so much to me when it comes to the idea of community and how important it is that we have each other's back, mamas. So this is from Nehemiah 4, and this is when Nehemiah has gone to the king and he's got permission to go rebuild the temple. And so, but then as they're rebuilding the temple, all these attacks start coming. And so in chapter 4, verse 14, it says, "Don't be afraid of them. Remember the Lord, who is great and awesome, and fight for your brothers, your sons and your daughters, your wives and your homes." When our enemies heard that we were aware of their plot and that God had frustrated it, we all returned to the wall, each to his own work. From that day on, half of the men did the work, while the other half were equipped with spears, shields, bows, armor. The officers posted themselves behind all the people of Judah who were building the wall. Those who carried materials did their work with one hand and held a weapon with the other, and each of the builders wore his sword at his side as he worked. But the man who sounded the trumpet stayed with me. So I think this is such a cool story because, I mean, can you imagine how hard it would be to be building a wall out of rubble anyways? And then to be doing that, so you got your tools in your one hand and you got your weapons in the other hand, like just in case. And I feel like God wanted me to share this story with you all because of the realness that it is in motherhood. Y'all, we are fighting a spiritual battle, and sometimes, we are not like physically under an attack as far as like hand-to-hand combat, but we are most definitely under a spiritual attack for the lives of our children. And so as we are building this home and building our nest, I don't know, like as we're doing all of the things and the cooking and the dishes and the parenting and the going places and school now and all these things, those things are also going to be attacked by the enemy. So we also have to have those spiritual weapons in hand. We have to be equipped with the Word of God. We have to be equipped with songs of praise so that we can fight those battles as we go through our normal life. The sense of community here is that when life is hard for me, because there are seasons that are harder. If you've been a mama very long, you know that it's not always hard every day, but when you bring home a newborn, nobody's getting any sleep and it's crazy town. And so, like, if you're the mama who's not in that season of bringing home a newborn, gosh, love that mama hard, because you know what it's been like. If you are the mama who is like kind of in a season of rest, reach out to those mamas who need somebody to fight with them and stand with them and cook a meal or pray over their child or pour into them somehow. It doesn't have to look any particular way. Again, this is Mama Knows Best. So however you can build that community and encourage another mama, that's what I would love for you to do. If you are in a season where you are in more need, reach out to people, mamas. I know it is uncomfortable. I know it is hard. We are proud people and we don't want to say, I really need some help. But if you can find those other women and people to support you and be willing and humble to ask for help, I just think God is going to rock your world with blessings and build that community of people who will be that barrier around you and hold the weapons for you while you need to do the more intensive mom work. And then you just return the favor, whether it's for that same mama or a different mama. Just keep the cycle going so that when you're in a season where life is not so crazy, then you hold a weapon for somebody else. Guys, we've got to intercede for each other, and that is such a powerful way that we can fight our battles in the spiritual realm. So I love you. I hope you have a great day. Who are you fighting for today?